thing to do is just to leave it alone and treat it overnight. But sometimes you need them to be gone ASAP. So I have a way that is not only going to get rid of that whitehead, but it's not going to scar and it's not going to be red either. So before we get started, there are some rules to abide by because I want your skin to look the best it can possibly look, right? So a few things. You need to know exactly when this blemish is ready to get removed. And that's if it's been there on your skin for more than a day and if it has a clear whitehead, then more than likely it's ready to go. But if it's red, if it's cystic acne, if there's no head, and if it just popped up, so to speak, then it's probably not ready to be removed. So don't touch it. Instead, just use a benzoyl peroxide treatment and medicate it at night. So squeezing a blemish is bad for your skin, obviously, because it can scar it and make it red. But with this technique, there's no squeezing involved, so you don't have to worry about either of those things. So the first step is make sure that your skin is completely clean. If you just got out of the shower, if you just washed your face, those are great times to do this. Just make sure that you clear up the area of any bacteria using a toner. Something like witch hazel is great because it's not as drying as alcohol, but it does clear up that area pretty well. Then take a clean washcloth, not the one that you've had in your shower for the past 5 days, which I don't recommend that either, but a nice clean washcloth. You're going to dip the corner into hot water. Now, it doesn't need to be scalding or you'll burn your face, but it shouldn't be cool either. It needs to be hot enough to the touch because this is going to help to remove that head of your blemish. Then you're going to take the hot washcloth, just place it on top of wherever your blemish is, and hold it until the washcloth gets cool. Then you know it's ready to start doing the dirty work, so to speak. So when you place it on top, it's cool now. All you're going to do is very, very lightly move the washcloth about 4 to 5 millimeters away from the blemish. At this point, the head of it should be completely removed. It's not going to bleed, it's not going to scar, none of that. And then you can put some medication on it and go to bed. But if it's still there, that either means two things. A, it's not ready to go, or B, you need to repeat these steps. The last step, if you did get rid of your blemish, is just to apply some medication to it. Neosporin is really great because it helps calm it down, makes it less red as well. And even if you didn't get rid of the blemish, apply a treatment. Like I said, benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid will be your best friend when trying to get rid of this blemish. So that is how you get rid of your blemish without any squeezing. Just remember that picking at a blemish is not something you should do on a consistent basis, and to always medicate them before you go to sleep. I'm Kirby. We'll see you next time on Pop Sugar Beauty.